Alright, so this video is going to be showing us how our fixed life function does not work. We're going to intentionally die here. When initially we couldn't respawn, and we realized that when we left the board, we would not be able to click the blue squares and respawn and continue playing the game. So we're going to intentionally move off the board here, and we see that we cannot respawn. There's no blue squares to respawn anymore and continue playing the game. Showing here we have 3 full lives. This is our fixed next life. We're going to be able to cycle through our lives. We have 0 damage. We're going to intentionally try to move off the board here. We're going to select 5 cards. Now he's moving, and then one more move. He's going to move off the right of the board. When he moves, he's going to go right back to his last checkpoint, which at this point is the starting point, and then you'll be able to respawn using the blue square, and it shows that we had taken 20% damage and lost 1 life.
So here, if we select the next direction that our row is going to be facing and we play our 5 cards, we notice that we can actually play those, so that fixed the issue. Alright, here we're going to demonstrate the damage still being accumulated even when we power down. So here we're going to select 5 cards and we're just going to play them. We're going to intentionally try and run into the laser, so we're going to select cards that correspond to that. So here we're going to play the cards. Note the 20% damage here. So here we're going to try and power down. And when you power down and select the next cards and you play those cards, note that the damage percentage is still there. So this proves that our damage was an issue that we had to fix within our power down.
Alright, so right here we'll be showing right after we have fixed the damage function on the power down. So right now we're just going to select some cards to get us back into the laser. And we're going to take some damage and show that we're still going to lose the amount of cards that we can have up to. Right now we have 30% damage. And now that we're going to power down, we're going to select one more set of cards and move on to the next set. And now you can see that we have powered down and our damage percentage has gone back down to 0. And we have improved our function.
So here we're going to show the problem with the power down move. We're going to quickly go into our power down state. We're going to play 5 cards. We're now in our power down state. So now if we were to click play cards over and over again, we're being dealt a new hand. So notice that the cards are different from the last time, and this is actually a violation of the rules because technically a robot that's in the power down state should not be able to receive or execute program cards. So this is a violation of the power down move, and this is an issue that we had to fix because technically a player could continuously click play cards until they were dealt the cards that they wanted that would be advantageous for them, and then at that point the player would be able to play the program cards that would optimize their moves. But that is technically cheating because you shouldn't be able to do that. So here we just have the rule books that state on the announced power down that the robot doesn't receive or execute program cards and doesn't move while powered down, just to re-verify that it is a violation to be able to receive cards if you're in the power down state.
Alright, so in this section of the video, we're going to be demonstrating what happens when we power down. As you can see already, we still have 3 lives, we have 0% damage, but we're not going to be focused on that. If you look closely, we see that now that we've entered the power down mode, all our cards have gone blank or into a null state. What we're showing with this is that originally when we entered the power down mode, we could still see our set of cards, and you could hit insta power down, which would move into the next hand, and it would reshuffle your hand and give you a new set of cards. And we noticed that you could keep doing that until you found a set of cards that you initially liked, and then could easily exit and move back into the game.
So as you can see here, this is our get flow workflow at the top. The blue branch, as you can see, is our dev branch, branched off the black branch, which is our master. So the dev branch is where we push all of our commits in our feature branches, all of our small changes, and then once we get to the end, we merge them back into master through a release branch, which is like a middle branch between the dev and the master. Once the release branch is good to go, we merge it into master, and that is our 2.0.0 release.